bare and helpless, and they rely on you for everything. And now she's kind of has a personality, and she knows what she wants and knows what she likes. It's the best time.
Did she say her first word?
Serena Williams, a name synonymous with strength, resilience, and triumph, has etched her place in sports history as one of the greatest athletes of all time. But behind her powerful presence on the court lies a personal story of love and unexpected heartache. Serena's journey has always been shared with her devoted husband, Alexis Ohanian, who stood by her side through every victory and challenge. However, their love story has now taken a heartbreaking turn. A diagnosis they never saw coming has changed everything, testing the foundation of their relationship and their future. In this new chapter, Serena faces a reality beyond the court as she and Alexis navigate this difficult, life-altering revelation. What comes next? Stay tuned as we delve deeper into their story. Serena Williams, a tennis icon's journey through triumphs, trials, and unwavering determination. Early life and family background. Serena Jamaica Williams was born on September 26, 1981, in Saginaw, Michigan, to Oracene Price and Richard Williams. She is the youngest of 5 sisters, including Venus Williams, her tennis partner, and the one with whom she shared much of her early career. Serena also has 4 half-sisters and several step-siblings from her father's side, a diverse family structure that shaped much of her early life. The Williams family made a significant move when Serena and her siblings were still young, relocating from Michigan to the sunny, tough streets of Compton, California. Compton, often known for its rough neighborhoods, would become the setting for Serena's introduction to the sport of tennis. At just 4 years old, Serena picked up her first tennis racket, starting a journey that would lead her to become one of the most celebrated athletes in the history of the sport. It was in Compton, under the guidance of her father, Richard Williams, that Serena began honing her skills. With Richard placing significant emphasis on both her athletic and educational development. Serena's father, Richard, a self-taught tennis coach, was determined to train his daughters to become champions. With no background in tennis, Richard's decision to coach Venus and Serena himself was unconventional, but it proved to be a genius move in the end. Both Venus and Serena's tennis futures would be guided not just by Richard's passion, but by his firm belief that they would succeed, even if the odds seemed stacked against them. Unlike the typical tennis training programs, Richard chose to homeschool his daughters to ensure that their education would not be compromised, offering them the freedom to train and compete without the constraints of traditional schooling. The Williams sisters, rising stars in tennis. Richard's decision to move his family to Compton was also influenced by the racial barriers and prejudices he and his daughters faced in tennis. At the time, professional tennis was still an overwhelmingly white-dominated sport, and Richard wanted his daughters to grow up in an environment where they could be their authentic selves, away from the prejudices that could arise in more privileged tennis environments. By the time Serena was a teenager, the impact of Richard's coaching and their unconventional upbringing became evident. At the age of 16, Serena started to make a name for herself in the world of tennis. She won the mixed doubles title at Wimbledon and the US Open, paired with Max Mirnier. Serena also achieved doubles success with her sister Venus, capturing titles in Oklahoma City and at other tournaments during that year. Her rise to prominence in the tennis world was fast, but it wasn't without its challenges. One of the pivotal moments in Serena's early career came in 2001, when the Williams sisters made a decision to boycott the Indian Wells tournament. The boycott was rooted in a troubling incident that occurred during Venus's withdrawal from the tournament due to injury. Serena, who was still in the running, found herself at the center of controversy after winning her match. Fans greeted her with boos, and there were unfounded accusations against her father of match fixing. The experience was disheartening, and despite her victory over Kim Clijsters in the tournament, the toxic atmosphere prompted Serena and Venus to vow never to return to Indian Wells. That vow would last for an astonishing 14 years, marking a difficult period in their careers. Serena's dominance on the tennis court. Serena's journey through adversity, both personal and professional, did not stop her from achieving greatness. In the years that followed, she would prove to be unstoppable. with her victories becoming increasingly frequent and impressive. In 2003, Serena made history by achieving what is now known as the Serena Slam, a feat that saw her hold all 4 major Grand Slam titles, Australian Open, French Open, Wimbledon, and US Open, at once, though not in the same calendar year. During this period, Serena also faced significant personal challenges. She dealt with her parents' divorce in 2003, a painful and public split, and the unexpected death of her half-sister. Despite the emotional turmoil, Serena's resolve to remain focused on tennis remained strong as she continued to perform at the highest level. In 2005, she won her second Australian Open, despite battling knee injuries and struggling with fitness issues. Serena's resilience became even more apparent in 2008, when she and Venus won the doubles title at the Beijing Olympics. Just months later, Serena went on to capture her 3rd US Open title, having already won Wimbledon and 3 other major tournaments. Despite these triumphs, Serena faced another challenge at the 2009 US Open, where a controversial foot fault call during her semi-final match against Kim Clijsters led to a heated argument with the lineswoman and the abrupt end of the match. The incident earned Serena a fine of $82,500 and placed her on 2-year probation, the highest fine ever imposed on a tennis player at that time. Serena was forced to apologize, but this setback did little to slow her down, overcoming health struggles and continued success. In 2010, Serena faced an even more serious health crisis. After experiencing a pulmonary embolism, she was forced to take a break from tennis to recover. The diagnosis was a wake-up call for Serena, as it threatened her career and well-being. After undergoing surgery and rehabilitation, Serena made her comeback to tennis in June 2011, a testament to her strength and perseverance. By 2012, Serena's career was back on track, though it was far from easy. She faced a rough patch in the middle of the season with an unexpected losing streak. In response, Serena sought guidance from French tennis coach Patrick Mouratoglou, making the decision to stay in Paris and train for several months. The results of this commitment were remarkable. Serena returned to Wimbledon in 2012 and won the tournament for the 5th time in her career. She also went on to claim 2 Olympic gold medals in both singles and doubles at the London Games. At 31 years old, Serena became the oldest female tennis player to reach the #1 ranking. She continued her remarkable streak of successes, securing her 5th US Open title and then making history by becoming the oldest winner of the Australian Open at 33. Serena's 20th Grand Slam title came with a victory at the French Open, followed by another Wimbledon title, solidifying her place as one of the greatest players in tennis history. In 2015, Serena was on the verge of tying Steffi Graf's record of 22 Grand Slam titles when she came close to completing a calendar year Grand Slam. She was just 1 match away from winning the US Open, but a loss in the semi-finals ended her dream of completing the sweep. However, Serena was undeterred. She would go on to surpass Graf's record in 2017 when she won her 23rd Grand Slam title at the Australian Open, defeating her sister Venus in the final. Serena's legacy and social impact. Serena's dominance on the court was matched by her growing influence off it. Over the years, she became an advocate for several important causes, using her fame and platform to speak out on social issues. Though Serena had never explicitly set out to be a role model, she became one for millions of young girls, especially young women of color around the world. Her authenticity, resilience, and ability to break down barriers resonated with people everywhere. In 2008, Serena established the Serena Williams Secondary School in Matinyani, Kenya, which provided education for underprivileged girls. Her foundation also offers college scholarships to disadvantaged students in the United States, helping open doors for those who otherwise might not have access to higher education. Serena's philanthropic efforts extended globally, with her foundation supporting various charitable initiatives, including efforts to assist victims of violence and promote educational opportunities for youth. In 2016, Serena and Venus joined forces with the Helping Hands Jamaica Foundation to build the Salt Marsh Primary School in Trelawney Parish, Jamaica. Following the devastation of Haiti's earthquake in 2010, Serena and Venus, along with other tennis stars, took time off from their training to raise funds and support those affected by the tragedy. Their commitment to helping those in need has been one of the driving forces behind their off-court work. Serena's philanthropy didn't stop at education. She has been involved in a number of charitable endeavors, such as working with the Elton John AIDS Foundation, the Common Ground Foundation, the Caliber Foundation, and many others. Her passion for giving back became a major focus of her life beyond tennis, as she used her success to make a meaningful difference in the world. Business ventures and social activism. As her career progressed, Serena expanded her influence beyond sports into the worlds of business and social activism. In 2009, she and her sister Venus became minority owners of the Miami Dolphins, marking a significant step into the sports ownership realm. In 2020, Serena was part of an all-female investor group that won a new franchise in the National Women's Soccer League, NWSL. This venture, Angel City FC, became a major milestone in promoting women's sports and achieving greater visibility for women in business. Serena's business acumen extended to fashion as well. She launched her own fashion line, Serena, which focuses on empowering women through stylish, confident, and accessible fashion choices. Through her brand, Serena has worked to celebrate all women, promoting self-love and body positivity. On the activism front, Serena has consistently used her platform to advocate for social justice. In 2016, she expressed her support for the Black Lives Matter movement, voicing her concerns over the safety of young black men, including her nephew, in the face of systemic racism. Her social media platforms became outlets for discussing issues of racial inequality, and her actions both on and off the court made her a powerful voice in the fight for justice. The future of Serena Williams. Though Serena has retired from full-time competition, her legacy continues to evolve. She remains involved in various charitable causes, her business ventures, and her activism. As a mother, a businesswoman, and an advocate for change, Serena's impact on the world extends far beyond tennis. Her story continues to inspire, proving that true greatness is not defined by one's achievements in sports alone, but by the positive change one creates in the world. As Serena's journey continues, there is no doubt that she will keep challenging boundaries, uplifting others, and making her mark on history in new and inspiring ways. Advocacy for gender equality and women's rights. In 2016, Serena Williams penned a deeply personal letter for Porter Magazine's Incredible Women of 2016 issue, addressing the urgent issue of gender inequality in sports and beyond. Through this letter, Serena took a firm stance on the unfair treatment women face, especially in athletics, where their achievements often go unrecognized compared to their male counterparts. She bravely shared her own experiences of battling sexism throughout her career, emphasizing how women in tennis and other sports often fight for the same recognition, resources, and opportunities as men. Williams's letter highlighted the pervasive issue of unequal pay for female athletes, a topic she had long championed. Despite her dominance on the court, Serena had often found herself sidelined in the broader conversation about sports earnings, where male athletes reaped much higher financial rewards for similar achievements. Serena made it clear that this discrepancy was not just a minor issue, but a reflection of deeper systemic gender biases in sports and society. Her call for equality resonated with many, further cementing her role as a vocal advocate for gender justice. Her advocacy did not end with her public letter. Serena Williams has consistently used her platform to amplify the voices of women and promote the idea of equality for all, regardless of gender or race. Her willingness to speak out about these issues only grew as she became a more recognized figure, not just in sports, but in social and political spheres as well. Throughout her career, Serena Williams used her powerful voice to challenge the status quo and push for change. From demanding more equal pay in tennis to advocating for women's health and maternal rights. Recognition for activism. Serena Williams' activism extends far beyond just gender equality. She has long been a champion for Black communities and social justice, using her platform to advocate for racial equality, fair treatment, and the empowerment of underrepresented groups. In 2003, Serena was awarded the prestigious NAACP President's Award, recognizing her outstanding contributions to racial justice, and in 2023, she received the Jackie Robinson Sports Award, which further underscored her significance not only as an athlete, but as a changemaker. Her advocacy and activism have been integral to her identity as an athlete. While her athletic prowess undoubtedly brought her fame, it was her ability to speak out and fight for what she believes in that earned her respect in wider circles. Serena's unwavering stance on various issues, especially those affecting communities of color, highlighted her determination to use her influence for good. Whether through financial contributions, public campaigns, or social media posts, Serena made it her mission to highlight and address racial disparities, inequality, and social issues that too often go overlooked. Fashion and bold statements on the court. Known for her bold and unapologetic fashion choices, Serena Williams has made many iconic statements through her on-court outfits. She has long been celebrated for her unique, daring style, whether it's an elegant tennis dress or a more provocative statement piece that challenges societal norms. Serena has shown that fashion can be more than just clothing. It can be a powerful tool for self-expression and defiance. One of the most memorable moments of Serena's fashion-forward approach to tennis came at the 2004 US Open. She made a dramatic entrance wearing a denim skirt paired with knee-high wraps that resembled boots. Though the outfit was not accepted by the tournament's officials, who deemed it unsuitable for play, Serena's attire became a symbol of her fearless attitude and her willingness to push boundaries both in sport and in fashion. This bold move challenged the norms of tennis attire and made a lasting impact on the way athletes approach their uniforms and their personal style. Serena's influence in fashion didn't stop at the court. She also ventured into the fashion industry, managing her own private clothing brand, Anaes. In 2009, she launched her signature statement line, which featured handbags and jewelry, available primarily on the Home Shopping Network. The collection, which reflected Serena's personal taste and her commitment to empowering women, was a testament to her diverse talents and entrepreneurial spirit. A passion for beauty and style. Serena's passion for self-expression extended beyond clothing. In 2010, she became a licensed nail technician, a testament to her love for beauty and the arts. This new venture aligned with her broader interest in personal grooming and style, and she soon began working on a nail collection with HairTech, a company specializing in beauty products. Serena's dedication to beauty and wellness was not just about looking good. It was about feeling good and empowering others to embrace their own sense of style. Serena's commitment to fashion and beauty continued to evolve over the years. In 2018, when the French Open banned her from wearing a black catsuit from her Serena clothing line, designed for health reasons following her pregnancy, Serena didn't let this setback define her. Instead, she turned the incident into a bold fashion statement. At the 2018 US Open, she wore a black tutu, defying the controversy and showing the world that she would continue to express herself unapologetically, regardless of the limitations imposed by others. The launch of S by Serena. In 2019, Serena further solidified her presence in the fashion world by joining the board of Poshmark, an online fashion marketplace. Later that same year, she launched her own clothing line, S by Serena. Drawing inspiration from 1990s streetwear and designed for various body types and sizes, S by Serena was meant to reflect her personal journey of self-love and body acceptance. With its emphasis on inclusivity, the line was a reflection of Serena's commitment to creating fashion for women of all shapes and sizes. It also showcased her belief in empowering women through clothing, offering pieces that made them feel confident and beautiful. Despite her many professional accomplishments, Serena's journey was not without personal and family challenges. Behind the public persona and the relentless pursuit of excellence, there were struggles that Serena faced quietly and privately, which spoke to her resilience and determination to overcome adversity. Family, marriage, and motherhood. Serena Williams' personal life became a major part of her narrative when she met Alexis Ohanian, the co-founder of Reddit. Their story began unexpectedly, as Alexis was not familiar with tennis, and Serena had never used Reddit despite being a major figure in the digital age. Their connection was instant, sparked by a chance meeting at the Cavalieri Hotel in Rome in 2015, where Alexis sat next to Serena and her friends despite many other empty tables available. Initially, Serena playfully challenged his decision to sit next to them, and despite the awkwardness, the two quickly found common ground. Over the next few days, Alexis followed Serena to the French Open, where they began to spend more time together, exploring Paris and forming a deeper connection. Their bond quickly deepened, and Alexis made his feelings public in 2015 with a social media post from the US Open, where he captioned a photo of Serena with the playful phrase, "Don't mess with the Queen." In December 2016, Alexis proposed to Serena in the very place where they first met, Rome's Cavalieri Hotel. He set up a romantic scene at the hotel's pool deck, adorned with roses and a table for two, and asked Serena to marry him. The proposal, which Serena later shared in an emotional post on Reddit's I Said Yes thread, was a testament to their deepening love. Just a month after the engagement, Serena received the news that would change her life. She discovered she was pregnant, with 5 positive pregnancy tests confirming her suspicions. The timing was a surprise, as she had won the Australian Open earlier that year, unknowingly pregnant during the tournament. Serena shared the news with Alexis in her unique way, handing him a paper bag with the tests inside, allowing him to share in the joyous moment with her. She later posted a photo on Snapchat showing her midsection with the caption, "20 weeks," which quickly went viral and sparked speculation around her pregnancy. On September 1st, 2017, Serena and Alexis welcomed their daughter, Alexis Olympia Ohanian Jr., affectionately known as Olympia. The birth was complicated, requiring an emergency C-section due to complications during labor. To celebrate Olympia's arrival, Serena gifted her a doll named Kai Kai, which soon became a social media sensation as fans worldwide fell in love with the adorable doll. However, Serena's journey to motherhood wasn't without its challenges. After Olympia's birth, Serena faced a life-threatening health crisis. She experienced difficulty breathing, and with her history of blood clots, she suspected a pulmonary embolism. Despite initial dismissal from the nurse, who attributed her symptoms to pain medication, Serena insisted on further testing. A CT scan revealed multiple blood clots in her lungs, and she was immediately treated with an IV to prevent further complications. Her health challenges did not stop there. The blood clots caused Serena to cough violently, which reopened her C-section wound. During a subsequent surgery, doctors discovered a hematoma in her abdomen, which was likely caused by the blood thinners she was taking. Serena was forced to take 6 weeks of bed rest to recover fully. This medical ordeal highlighted the disparities in healthcare, particularly for Black women. According to a 2022 CDC report, Black women in the US are nearly 3 times more likely to die from pregnancy-related issues than white women, an issue that Serena brought attention to through her public health struggles, postpartum depression, and maternal health advocacy. In addition to her physical health issues, Serena also dealt with postpartum depression after Olympia's birth. In a heartfelt Instagram post, she shared her struggles with the condition, which affects many women, particularly women of color. She used her platform to raise awareness about the often overlooked issue of postpartum depression, particularly among Black and Latina women who experience it at higher rates than others. Serena's openness about her own experience was pivotal in shedding light on a topic that often goes unspoken in public discourse, providing support and solidarity to other women facing similar challenges. Serena's personal struggles and triumphs reflect the complexities of her life, a life filled with both professional success and personal adversity. As a mother, wife, athlete, and activist, she continues to inspire millions of people worldwide. Through her advocacy for gender equality, her bold fashion statements, and her commitment to her family and health, Serena Williams remains one of the most influential and admired figures of our time. Her legacy, shaped by her accomplishments both on and off the tennis court, will continue to inspire generations to come. Serena Williams is more than just a tennis player. She is a trailblazer, a mother, a wife, and a powerful advocate for change. Her story is a testament to the strength of women, the importance of self-expression, and the unwavering belief that greatness can be achieved through resilience and perseverance.